Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, the Artist. Up against them, Fists of Fire. This fight in the... Up first is the Artist from the United States of America. And they'll be facing Fists of Fire from the United States of America.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the gray trunks with blue trim. The Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Fists of Fire.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Good luck.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. He threw the hook, didn't land. That hook doesn't score. Absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place, they will spot it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Nope, that jab not going to score. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Finish him. Basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go and get... Sounds beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bench, you're smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and run the round on your jab. Okay, you're smart. You weren't warmed up, but you're still landing.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Fence on the end of what you do. Good work. Stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight. Don't...
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And down goes Fists of Fire. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and switching off. You're thinking, you're smart, you're loading up, you're still get your focus back, get that jab back, just box in, be smart. The right defense at the end of all of that, do what you gotta do. Do it. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. Do you mind back on the job? That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back. Keep going. Just keep him on the other end of that jab. It's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him. In there. Hurry up a little bit. You can't figure it out. Do it. This fight, dear. Come on, you're getting back into this.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
Bell rings and we start the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A perfect counter shot. Jab misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great round. Just be smart.
Get your shots off and don't get amazed. All right? Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round.
He done all that dirt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride again.
You're switching off. And you're starting to make this.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Good job. And then get back out there and win the round.
The end of what you do. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And he scores with the counter. Why weren't they more cautious? And Fists of Fire goes down. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end? I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. So much for boxing. This is a fight. A straight right just misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Shut him up and take him out. He's ready to go.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round, or
Punch through this round and we'll line out. Go out there and finish it. Just keep him on the other end of that jab and you get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start taking a few body shots.
go out there and win this next round. I need you to
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
all right, focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, be smart, get your shot out.
Good work. Keep going. You were thinking, you were smart.
There's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
That was a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You'll take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effect. Did you see that? The building is going bananas. Will they? And Fists of Fire just got knocked down. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Mustafa ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Big whiff with the right hook. Where was the defense? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a massive upset this would be. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Be smart, get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Set him up and we'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go.
He's just don't worry about it. Switch on. You've been close.
Through this round, we're going to ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
This kid's going to be confident. Let's take that confidence away.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to get back up.
There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And it appears the arm... Did you see that? This may do it.
Relax. Think about what you're doing.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Oh my God, Johnny! What a nightmare scenario!
Take it easy. Take the count.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good man, good. You're much better. It's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Got full there. You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up.
Right back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I'm telling you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on.
It's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
Bam. You've completely switched off. Get your mind
Bait round. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even...
Oh, he's absolutely shattered. He's
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
boxing.
and finishing. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Do you believe what we are seeing? And down goes Fists of Fire. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.